YouTube channel and anyone on Twitch. Welcome back to the Beginner's Luck series. This will be episode 4. Now, since last episode, I believe I just beat Farron Castle, which gave us a couple more summons. I progressed a little bit further in areas such as the Kairos dungeons and other such like that. So I now have a couple of summons. We have 8 mystical scrolls in total, and 2 exclusive summons available to us, as well as 1 crystal summon. So we'll first actually start with this. They give you a certain amount of scrolls. You can summon 1 every 8 hours. Yes, once every 8 hours. So this is our 1 every 8 hour, and it acts just like a mystical scroll. You can even get a nat 5 out of it. So now we're going to do the rest. First, we're going to do this mystical scroll summon. Got nothing. And then we're going to go into the 8 mystical scrolls. We're hoping for a lightning. Not guaranteed to get one, but we're definitely hoping for one. Our 3rd lightning on the account is what it would be. And our first one was very meh. Very just... The first one was the Water Sniper, which is good, but not necessarily in the setting we're using him in, which is getting and progressing through the game. Our 2nd lightning was the Fire Horus, who is bad everywhere no matter who you are and how you use him. 3rd ever lightning on the account. And another one that's pretty meh for where we are. So the Dryad actually does something very interesting. She's one of the only characters that does it, who can decrease attack power, weaken the defense, and Oblivion. And Oblivion is a rare skill where passives aren't activated while the enemy's under Oblivion. Her 2nd skill is also really good, specifically in Dragons, as Dragons puts a lot of damage over time effects on your team, and she can take all of them and transfer them straight to the dragon, which is, needless to say, very useful. However, I don't know. We'll see whether or not we use her, but we'll keep going. Fire Vagabond. I personally actually kind of like Fire Vagabond. I think we'll just keep him. I don't think we're really going to use him that avidly. And another Wind Magical Archer, a skill up. It's a good skill up too. Okay, we'll keep going. I'm surprised we actually got 1 lightning. A Fire Magical Archer. It's like deja vu. We'll keep on going. Another nothingness. And again, the wrong color. Fire and water are amazing, and wind kinda sucks. Okay, so these ones are kind of big because all of these nat 5s are good, and the tiring would be amazing for us. No lightning out of this one. Okay. Come on. What will we get? Lightning! We actually got 2 lightnings in total. What will we get? I'll take it. Out of everything we've gotten, I definitely think the Windharg is the best of our nat 4s. The Windharg's an all-around good unit. Truly, I think the best out of all of our nat 4s on this account is the Water Sniper. He's overall objectively the best. But for where we are in the game, Windharg is definitely up there. He can grant immunity to any allies without harmful effects on them, and he cleanses harmful effects as well. And he creates a huge, huge shield proportional to his own defense. It's very, very useful. So let's see if we have any good runes to put him on. Well, that answered that question. Okay. So we don't currently have any real good runes to put him on, so we might just have to hold off on that. What server am I playing on? I have no idea which server this is. I'll go ahead and just click on it though. But welcome to the stream, FML Jordan. Yeah, so this is the server I'm playing on currently. and I'm just progressing through the game. I reset this account not long ago. This is episode 4, so I'm trying not to play much when I'm not streaming or filming. So because of that, in 4 episodes we haven't made it that far because I'm not doing many off-camera stuff. We're trying to beat this area really right now, but we also have Kairos dungeons to worry about, as well as these different challenges. I don't think we're going to be able to do this one just yet, but we might be able to pretty soon. I don't know if I have any time left in this event. No, I do not, so I'm just going to have to claim a unit now. Well, Wind Samurai. That's what I'm going to claim out of here. Oof. And Light Bounty Hunter is what I'm going to claim out of this one. And I actually do still have enough points to grab one more Mystical Scroll for summons. So that'll be nice. Let's go ahead and summon this. Thanks, FML Jordan. And nothing out of this summon. Yeah, I have multiple different accounts, and a lot of them are on Asia's server, so not many of them are in a guild. I'm just going to go ahead and skill up one of our main damage dealers here. Okay. Let's see where the skill ups go. Magic Arrow. Magic Arrow. Okay. That's fine, because she's not really built on speed either. So, we might, I doubt it, but if we get our Magic Knight up to a higher level, she's probably going to be our first 6-star, as she's just all around one of our better units, if not one of our best. However, we're going to see how far we can get through Fayman, and how close we can get to Fayman Hell. Because if we can unlock Fayman Hell, then it'll make XP grinding, especially for that Magic Knight, a lot easier. One SG1 has 2 Dark Nat 5s, and your person can kind of see one with Nephthys. Damn. My main account is on Global, and I only have one LD5. However, it is Jaeger, the light Dragon Knight, and he has definitely changed my account a lot. After getting him, I believe he's on every single one of my Elemental Rift Beast teams, and I now have triple S on all of them. Or not triple S, sorry, I have at least S rank on all of them. So it allowed me to clear that quest easily, which I got nothing out of the Light Dark Scroll from it, go figure, but that's not surprising. Okay. Nice decrease attack bars, 1 defense break, thanks. Go to sleep. Darn, didn't go to sleep. Ooh, this is not good. Not good, not good. Earthquake kills her, right? Yep. An attack break, that sucks. Could you not? Yes, he is extremely situational, which is why I can't use him in RTA. But in terms of everywhere else, especially stuff like PvE, he's a god. Because many situations in PvE, he just solos it. The fact that he has a dot on his first skill, don't think I'm going to use that Salamander, but maybe. What we really would want from here is the Fire Inugami, because Rauk Secondary Woke is. Mine is 2. I'm probably going to be getting a new headset soon, but I'd rather get a Secret Lab gaming chair instead, so that's what I've been saving up money for, rather than a new headset. If I can get both at the same time, I will, but yeah, I will say I do have Fire Monkey for Jaeger. The problem is, like, one of my favorite comps, and especially in Guild War, is Fire Monkey Leader Skill, Jaeger, and my Chandra. Because what that does is, especially, well, if I put, like, let's say I use Chandra's Hug on the Fire Monkey, and then the Fire Monkey gets hit. Jaeger's passive actually procs twice, where he gets double the amount of buffs he usually would, because technically the game counts it as the Fire Monkey getting hit and Chandra getting hit. So that obviously already works out well for Jaeger. Ooh. My Chandra is built on Will, and they basically can't be stunned first turn. The Chandra can still get stunned eventually, just not a first turn stun. Now that is honestly one of my most fun comps. I don't know how good it is, but it is definitely a fun one to use. I've secondary awakened almost every single one of the Martial Cats as well. So triple Martial Cat is a fun team I like to use. The Fire Martial Cat I really like. It was the first Martial Cat I secondary awakened. The problem is it's only really useful when you're fighting like a Skogul. However, I have fought like a Rakan before that didn't have Will, and I just smacked him first turn. He did nothing for the rest of the game. So that was fun. I don't know how long I was going to be streaming tonight. I mainly just wanted to do the summons and see what we got and go from there. So we'll see what happens. Yeah. Nephthys is amazing on just as fast as you can make her. The only thing I have that counters will runes, technically, is like pretty much Jaeger, because he doesn't care. He just kills you anyways. Nice kill. Oh, increased cool times. How nice of you guys. I hate these areas of famine so much. Nice decreased attack bar for everybody. Okay, that's not gonna kill. But that is maybe no crit, didn't kill. Okay, game. Ooh, we're lagging a little bit. Okay. Oh, we seem to be back. Sort of. Almost. Okay. We're making our way through hard stages, and now we get to the fun ones. I'm trying to use as little friends as possible to get through here, just because I want to use them for my Water Magic Knight in the Hell mode, just so I can get more XP on her. Okay. Living Hell. The new dungeons they also added in this game are so brutal right now for me. I'm trying to make a B10 team for the Steel Giant, or whatever it's called, Steel Golem, but it's difficult. Very, very, very difficult. Could you guys not kill my Grim Reaper, please? A little too late. Defense break? One defense break. Well, that's going to help Ardella. Save that third skill for the end. Okay. Keep on keeping on. Hopefully we'll get past this. And I think we'll only have 2 more stages just about between here and the boss. Ooh, that was a nice light arrow. Did not kill. Big rip. I got from the 5-star pick tickets For runes, I got the blade runes, and that's what's on Ardella right now, are those blade runes. They could use I think actually all of them are plus 12. So obviously our runes could be plus 15, but Ardella is one of my more favorited Nat 3s, as she can do just very, very heavy damage. If the power-ups in that rune's rolled correctly. Okay. At least we're making good progress through the hard mode of this. I hate these dogs. Attack break? Nice. Living hell. Couple defense breaks, or not. Ow. These things do so much damage. This is when Feimin gets really difficult. These no elements, annoying little suckers. Got a couple decreased attack bars. Any attack break? No. Attack break? Yes. Defense break? Couple. Stop. Stop. Stop that. Stop killing me. Light arrow? Yeah. And she's dead too. Wonderful. Very wonderful. And everyone resisted everything. Of course they did. Yes, thank you. I can counter and I can life drain. Attack my Magic Knight, please. No. Yes. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. Can I get... No, I cannot get a heal. Counter? Well, that's gonna help. Counter? Wow. Okay. If I attack break? Nope. This is a loss. I'm not gonna sit here while Colleen tries. And we'll take out you. Luckily I only have 4 mentors. So I will... Let's see. Hopefully he will make a difference and get us a win. We'll see how it goes. If we can unlock Hell Mode, I'm probably just going to have my Magic Knight be attempting to solo that a couple times at least. Because eventually she'll do it. And then once she does, everything will be a lot easier. Could you stop it with your stuns, please? Okay. We're at this stage already. Pause, light arrow. Okay. Decrease your attack power. I'll go ahead and give this buff. So the Vampire Lord, for anyone that doesn't already have him, new to the game, anything like that, he gives an attack buff and a vampire buff. So now my units will be leeching back damage they do as health, which is going to be very useful for beating this stage, especially with the fact that my Colleen, she doesn't heal too much. So I want Ardella, for instance, right here, does that high damage and got back a lot of that missing HP, which was desperately needed. So hopefully I can get a couple reduced attack bars. Not enough. Let's go ahead and heal. We're going to have to decrease the boss's attack power with Ardella. Got it. Magic Knight, move. Thank you. Reduce attack power of somebody else. Okay. Kill? No kill. We'll go ahead and put up the vampire buff. We got at least one defense break, so our Della, if she gets hit, can get a lot of heals off. Go ahead and decrease attack power. No counters from any of that. We'll get that. No attack break on you. And this is an easy win from here. Okay. Nice. One more stage stands in our way. I guess we'll go ahead and try it with Seek. I don't think we're going to win, but we'll try it. Seek probably won't live. The enemies, though, are a lot more spread out. They're different enemies now, so with them not all being the same. That's smarts. Well, let's kill one person. Get a defense break. Ooh, okay, that's not fun. Wow, okay. There we are. Didn't get the attack break. Well, he's dead. Okay. Come on. 4 decreased attack bars. Very good. Let's get a... Nope. We do not get anything on that. Ah, didn't get the kill. Can these things stop just stunning me all the time? Hit. Okay, good. That's not good, though. Okay. Decrease your attack power? No. Because why would the game do anything I needed to do? And she's dead, too. Well, hopefully these two can solo the boss, although I highly doubt it. Magic shot to defense break. Gets a defense break. Attack break. No attack break. Attack break that time. Counter. No counter. Come on, game. Okay. Skip the boss animations. That's a lot of damage. Hopefully so is that. Really? Really, boss? Ah, thank you. So kind. You put me to sleep and then you wake me back up again. That was not very kind at all. Magic shot. I need that attack break. Counter helps. Life drain. She's not going to make it because, yeah, not going to live one more hit. But they got really, really close. For only being 2 units in the battle, they got really, really close. So we'll go ahead. We'll try it with Grim Reaper in instead. Once I get the Grim Reaper awoken and once I get probably better runes on the Hellhound, they'll be able to last a little bit longer. Until that point, I'm kind of stuck with this team, basically at least. Please kill him. Perfect. Get that additional turn. Okay. Deadly swing. Should have just first skilled the other guy to kill him, but oh well. Okay. So far everyone's alive and we're in the second stage. Progress. But it's not gonna last. Especially since I didn't hit the attack break. Hollow Storm kills. Maybe we can keep our Magic Archer alive. Or maybe not. Oh no, stop. Light Arrow is not going to kill. Oh, it did kill. That's very, very nice. Very good, very good. Hopefully, we can get rid of these guys quickly, and we'll make it our way to the boss fight, where if we have our Della in the boss fight, we're going to win. It's just that simple. It's just the last time, since the Hellhound died so quickly, didn't really do much. The focus then went to our Della, who is by far the weakest on the team when it comes to HP, as my magical knight can just heal herself back up. My magical archer is not so lucky. Wow, talk about not so lucky. Didn't even get a turn that time. And I can't heal. Another loss. Wow. You get so close once and then the next fight just get destroyed. We put in the Vampire Lord and I do not see us having an issue. Okay. Well, so far so good. Hopefully this time we'll actually make it to the boss and actually win. So as you saw, Ardella did a lot of damage to the boss, all in one hit. It was just the fact that everybody just died all at once that turn. The boss basically got 3 turns before I got 1. So, because of that, battle didn't go as well. But this time, weaken slows him, we get the attack break, makes everything even easier, defense break, and I'm surprised he didn't die from just that alone. That kills him though. Perfect. Okay, so that clears Feynman hard, which is actually very nice that we were able to clear that. Let's see, there's probably some quest for it. Or reward, I should say. Yep, there it is. Okay. But most importantly is we now have unlocked Feynman Hell, to which I need to be leveling up my own Magic Knight. And then probably 6-starring her pretty soon. I don't know how soon exactly, but probably pretty soon. Okay. I don't think we actually have any points in this event. We might have more than I would expect. Yeah, 40 points in total. Because we got 30 today. I don't even know how I got 30 today. Using crystals. Using crystals gave me 30 points. Okay, game. Most Summoners War events have a pay-to-win feature like, use crystals. So if you're really early in the game and you can't do the event because it's really difficult, like this one for instance, you can just buy enough crystals and finish the event like that. I would never recommend that as a way to finish the event, but, most events have that, so if you really need to, it's there. I'll probably be trying to power up our Magic Knight's runes. I might save a couple of these friends and try to get the brand new runes for her that are already plus 15, and she will probably be able to easily do it after that, with those runes especially. Oh yeah. Yeah, I should just save our friend slots and finish off more scenario with them. Definitely. Now, hopefully, we'll get out of this battle quickly. Absolute 0 finishes off most enemies. Yes, it does. Okay, and Retrieve Magic should kill this last one. Doop. Okay, perfect. Now, I don't know who I'm going to put the Magic Knight's runes onto when I take them off of her. First things first, I will collect this. And let me see how many people I need. I need 5. Well, I will have to add one more friend, it looks like. Or one more mentor, I should say. But that shouldn't be an issue. The only issue is if that other friend who's not as far in the game can actually do something with their monster. We will add the friend once we see how far we get and see what we need. So we'll go ahead and put these units in there and put in the Vampire Lord first and foremost. And hopefully we can still win, even though Well, actually, the Vampire Lord comes with good runes already. As long as they didn't remove those runes, we have a pretty good shot of winning. Okay. Going good so far. And if you ever want to just come into a stream and chat for a little bit, you can just come in for as long as you like, as little as you like, just to try to talk with me and chat. I try to keep up with chat as much as possible. I'm not going to claim I'm anywhere close to good at it, because I'm really not. But I try my best to keep up with chat. So if you're ever wanting to follow me, just go ahead. I'll post the link to my YouTube channel in the description below. You can give me a follow. I will post the link to my Twitch channel in the description below. You can go ahead and give me a follow. It'll let you be notified whenever I'm streaming, so long as your notifications are turned on, that is. And then you can just stop on by anytime I'm streaming to say hi or ask me any questions. So yeah. Once we finish this area, I think I'm going to try to have my Magic Knight solo something else. Please don't die. Oh yes, that was a good crit. He went out with a bang. He killed something right before he died. Okay, go ahead and get a couple defense breaks. Very nice indeed. Death to one of these slimes. Be gone, slime. You're dead. Okay. See, here's where Colleen's really shining right now on the runes that she's on. Because usually when you have a healer, you want her to be on speed, and then you want her to have some bulk. So currently Colleen's on HP, HP, HP. And unless she has her healing scaling on her HP stat, it's not going to help her to have as much HP as my Colleen has. And my Colleen is not a tank by any means. So she doesn't benefit all that much from the runes that she's on, except in areas like this where there's a lot of water units and we need her to really live and not die. But also the fact that now she's tanking hits and other people on my team aren't getting attacked, basically. So that's also really helpful. Let's see, I think I can change my team and put in somebody else. We'll try it with Bernard this time instead. Hopefully Bernard will actually make a difference. I don't have a lot of runes on this account, and I'm not the type of person that believes in, oh, just putting something on there for the time being. And I know I've said that before, but that's also like why I'm not using Bernard, for instance, because Bernard's a really good unit. However, he doesn't have on runes, so as you saw, he doesn't do any damage. He doesn't have any speed. He doesn't have a lot of stuff that are kind of crucial to having a Bernard, such as speed. You need your Bernard to kind of be the fastest person on your account. Period. And mine is just not at all. But, you know, is what it is, I guess. We'll continue on with this battle. Okay. Magical Archer takes a shot. I'll be doing longer streams, just probably not of Summoner's War, because since I'm also making them YouTube videos, it can kind of get bland or boring. And without a lot of people in the chat, it's kind of me saying the same thing over and over, as you guys have probably noticed. But I'll be doing longer streams of stuff like Overwatch and such. You can always check that out. Twitch.tv / I believe / CT Skillshop, but I'm the type of person that doesn't even know my own Twitch channel name, so I'll just put a link in the description below for anyone on the YouTube channel that wants to come over to Twitch and say hi. But hey, we just beat that area as well with our own monsters. Now I can already see the monsters are getting harder. For instance, the Sandmans weren't bad. But now these Lizardmen are Nat 3s. Sorry, are Nat 3s, which is going to make it more difficult, so we're going to go ahead and put in friends. It's just going to make everything easier. I'll probably start talking about some of the newer dungeons for anyone that's wondering. So, some of the newer dungeons that were just added, and a couple challenges about them. So, the whole gimmick when it comes to the Steel Fortress, which is the one that I am currently working on, and it's the better one out of the two. The current gimmick with Steel Fortress is that when he has his buffs, he becomes almost unstoppable. It's hard for you to cut through it, as he has a defense buff and a shield buff every time you attack him. He gets those buffs, meaning that even when you try to hit him through the shield, you're rarely going to break the shield. If anything, if you don't break it, you're literally just putting it back up at full health. You have to kill the shield in one turn. And even then, it's just going to come back up. So if you have one unit that's killing the shield, that's not going to cut it. You're going to want block debuffs, and not a lot of units actually place the block the block buffs debuff. One unit that people are using right now is I just went in without a friend's help, is the Dark Mystic Witch. The Dark Mystic Witch is a unit that right now currently has what people are calling perfect AI. And the reason they call it that is because she doesn't have a third skill naturally. You have to awaken her to get her third skill. So if you don't awaken her, she doesn't have it. So she only has 2 skills. One of her skills will strip a debuff, and it will place block buffs. But it only plays block buffs for 1 turn. So what happens is she only ever uses that skill when the enemy has buffs. And because of that, or should I say because no enemies in the stages before the boss have any buffs, she's never going to use that skill until the boss. And that also means whenever the boss has buffs and it is her turn, she's guaranteed to use that skill. That's why she has what people are calling perfect AI, because you can gimmick the game or get it to a point where you know exactly what you basically force the boss to have a buff by the time it's her turn at least. Now she's commonly being used with Lauren. Lauren is a light nat 3 who is very good at reducing the enemy's attack bar and applying a defense break. Now what this will do is ensure that since it's only a 1-turn buff, that the boss never gets that 1 turn before he dies. However, I personally also like using her with a light dark nat 4. This nat 4 used to be a Hall of Heroes, but obviously not everyone's going to have it, and that is going to be the light Rakshasa Peng. Now, Peng extends the duration of all debuffs on the boss by 1 turn. So she'll make that 1-turn block buffs debuff into a 2-turn block buff debuff. And that happens every single time she attacks with her passive. Now, she also decreases the duration of all buffs on the enemy by 1 turn, making all those 1-turn buffs on the boss go away. So she's very good for removing buffs from the boss and extending the duration of the debuffs you place. Because of that, she's extremely useful in that dungeon especially. So let's see, where am I going to put the Magic Knight's current runes? They have speed slot 2, and I believe he has a skill that scales off of speed. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it on the Wind Samurai. But her runes are getting a major upgrade. All of these are plus 15, and they are 6-starred. She's going to be doing a lot more now. And hopefully, she's going to be able to solo Fame and Hell. So let's go ahead and try it out. I think she can as a 5-star unit with the other runes she was on. With these ones, it's going to make everything a lot easier. As you can see, she's demolishing them. Now hopefully this will last all the way through. No counter, but she does use her first skill. That's really, really good. We're going to get to the boss. The boss does go first, but I believe she's going to get a turn. Retrieve magic, very nice. And now, magic shot, very predictable. Doesn't get any kills, so one counter is kind of all we're looking for here. She's not going to get one counter at all. Wow. So honestly, when it comes to soloing Fame in Hell, it's really a, like, not luck-based, but kind of. There's a good chance that it's going to happen, even with her bad skill usage. You know, I say bad skill usage, actually for her, using that skill second is technically better, because most of the time she is able to survive the entirety of that boss wave. However, before, when she was on speed, her whole gimmick was to outspeed and kill them really quickly, which is why using Retrieve Magic first was kind of crucial. However, this time, she didn't. So hopefully she's going to be able to survive long enough. She obviously got it that time. We're looking for mainly one counter. A counter can sway the entire game. Just like that boss getting a crit can sway the entire battle. So as you can see, it's quite random whether or not she wins, but she will eventually do this, and it will give us a light dark scroll, which is extremely good. So we're going to go ahead and keep on trying. This is also getting her good levels as well, and I'm never going to complain about getting a unit levels, especially one like our Magic Knight where we want levels on her. Although this entire time, I believe, there's another counter. I was about to say, she has not been getting that many counters. Now, if she was awoken, this would be even easier. So he's going to do that. She's going to attack. Can we please get a counter in the boss fight? No, but we are going to get a Retrieve Magic after living through everything. This is really nice because now a bunch of the enemies are going to die and she's basically at full health. Can we get the counter now? No, we can't. Can we get a counter now? No, we cannot. Man, she's really not countering, huh? Does it matter? No. She just soloed it on auto. Very, very nice. Because, first things first, go ahead and collect the not as big one, because we're going to collect the big one right there. And that clears out a whole challenge area, which is very, very big, because each of the challenges themselves get basically clearing them out are kind of major achievements. So that's very good that we were able to do that. I'm going to go ahead and click summon. No lightning, but that is expected. Just wanting a good unit. It's the dark one again. How? We don't have many light dark nat 3s, and we already got a duplicate one. That's insane. So we already had the Dark Grim Reaper, for anyone wondering. I literally will click this. 1, that was given to us for free. Everybody gets this. 2, that we got from an event. Given for free that everybody gets. 4. We had 4 light dark nat 3s. And we already got a duplicate of it. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That is some really bad luck. So this will give us a legendary scroll. Hopefully we have better luck on this than we did with that last scroll we got. I'm also going to check the challenges because we need to work our way up to this, because that's going to be crucial when it comes to awakening our Magic Knight. However, we're probably going to hold off on awakening her until we unlock the awaken a default 4-star plus monster, because it just makes everything easier to awaken her when you have the challenge ready. But she's probably going to be Hui 6-star, but we'll wait and we'll see. We'll get a bunch of units to a higher level, and then we'll see what happens. Oh, okay. Everything's lagging. Yay. Now it's kind of back. Not really. Now it's gone again. Air server? Hello? Computer? Hello? Could you not be lagging right now? Could you not be lagging right now? Apparently not. Go away, Wish. Okay. So far, so good. Making it through an area with lots of wind units, and our Magic Knights are only water units, so she's going to be taking a lot of damage. But this is a good sign because for us to really beat this area, we're going to need the Water Magic Knight to be able to kind of be a tank. Nice. So far, so good. Honestly, really nice. I'm going to try to beat this entire area, do that legendary scroll, and then I might get off the stream for now. When I get off, all I'm probably going to be doing is those challenges in that area so that we can get a couple units awoken. Specifically, Water Magic Knight, the Fire Grim Reaper is a big target as well, as awakening him is going to help us in a way. He kind of right now isn't living up as he should. He's not doing as much as he should. And a part of that is runes, and a part of that is the fact that he's not awoken. So awakening him is definitely going to help that. We're just going to do some basic grinding, try to get further in giants and other such things. And we'll try to save our summons back again until the next episode, whenever that is. But first things first, let's get through this area as quickly as we can. Also, I'm going to be focusing on, I'll show you in a second, is another set of challenges. It can go all the way up into a Transcendence Scroll, which is a guaranteed Nat 5, which is very, very big. So we're going to want to do as many of those challenges as we possibly can, as well as I will see how far I can get through the Trials of Ascension, which if I haven't done on stream, the Trials of Ascension resets once every month or so, and it has 100 floors on normal, 100 floors on hard, and you get massive rewards by clearing it. When you clear to a 100th floor, you get a legendary scroll. I believe floor 90 gives you a light dark scroll, so on and so forth. So if you're able to clear all the floors, you get really, really good rewards. So as well as you can still get good rewards for the lower floors. For instance, floor 30 gives you another scroll to summon. I don't know how close I got on this account before to floor 30. However, I'm pretty sure it was close. So I'm going to go back in and try to beat floor 30, or at least get a lot closer to floor 30 now that we have more units leveled up and, you know, evolved, our start levels higher, we have our better runes on the Magic Knight. I'm going to be putting some other stuff on the Wind Samurai, have him do even more damage, once I get levels on him, that is. Oh, I'll also show you the skills of the Wind Samurai and the Light Bounty Hunter that we received. I'll show you that when I clear out of this area. Cheruka remains. Cheruka is generally kind of a difficult area. It's the last area of scenario, so obviously it has to be kind of difficult. But it's not like as difficult as one might expect. We'll put it that way. At some point we are also going to... The good thing about the Magic Knight is she's going to make it easier for us to get levels on everybody else. And once we unlock World Boss, we're going to need levels on a couple of random units because we're going to need to get a lot of our... We're going to have to get, I think, 10 level 15 units. So hopefully we're going to be able to... Oh god, these... The Minotaurs are what kill you. Like, you start losing because you need the Minotaurs to not kill you. And they get a shield based off of the damage that they deal. So, the fact that they're hitting my Water Magic Knight dealing high damage also means they're getting health back. Any health that they get that's over their max HP is restored as a shield. as you just saw, it's insane. So we want to kill them as soon as possible, which is not going to happen apparently. Deadly Swing, reduce his attack power. They also deal damage that goes higher and higher based off of their max HP, which is also not helpful. As you saw, these ones in particular are being annoying. So I'm going to go ahead and click out and lose. I'll go back over here so I can show you some of the skills. So first of all, his skills. So all of the samurais have Sword of the Supreme Skywolf. And what that does is it has a chance to activate this skill, and when it's activated you get a shield, and so basically attacks all enemies with a secret skill that deals substantial damage, that ignores all beneficial effects, and reduces the inflicted damage. He generates a shield which is proportionate to his level and lasts for one turn if Sword of the Supreme Skywolf is activated. So for instance, Thunder Wield attacks an enemy with lightning speed, putting the target's skills on cooldown, max cooldown. Damage increases according to his attack speed, and has a 70% chance to activate Sword of the Supreme Skywolf. The activation chance increases to 100% when you land a critical hit, which is extremely good as well. So that's kind of how he activates it. This skill also does damage that increases according to attack speed, and it has a 50% chance when he lands a crit to activate Sword of the Supreme Skywolf. And this one only has a 30% chance to activate it. So all of his skills can activate it, and then it takes another turn to use it. So that's why he's currently on the speed crit damage attack gear for maximum damage. Anyways, we have 4 more battles to go through. And in TOA, not hard, we want normal, we're on 24 out of 30. And these, the Summoner's Way, these were the quests / challenges I was telling you about. So first things first, we're going to just try and beat this area again. We don't have many friends left that we can use. Let me take a quick look. I think we might be fine once we get past the all-wind area. We'll give it one more attempt and see how better we do on manual than on auto. We can also get one more friend if we need to. From mentor slots. We can probably get 2 more if need be. But we obviously want to do it ourselves, because it's a lot better when we can do it ourselves. The unrecoverable from the Grim Reaper is going to help a lot. Oh, this is going to suck. Inflict one of them with unrecoverable, one of them with that decreased attack power. She's dead. That's no bueno. So I think we are going to have to pull in a friend's help for this, because now they're just going to target the magical archer, which is not good for us. Now luckily our Soth is doing really well, but as you saw, he didn't even break the shield that time. So there's obviously no real big guarantee that anything happens. Yeah, no. This is not working out. We're going to go ahead and end the battle and prepare. We will take out him again, and we're going to put in friend's help. Okay. Now, this fire unit is so overpowered, he can be the last one alive and win the battle. And that's kind of all we're looking for right now, is somebody to deal a lot of damage, but also that's going to win the battle for us if need be. Okay. Attack break. Hit him where it hurts. Well, now that's going to be a lot easier. We kill the... See, this is what I mean by it. Sometimes you win because the enemies just make it a lot easier for you, and sometimes you win because, you know, you actually have better runes, or you change something about your team. It's very unpredictable. For instance, this time around, that second stage, that second level, had 1 of the Fire Minotaurs, which would have been so much easier than the last one, which had 4 of them, which is a huge, huge, huge difference. And my game's lacking. Can we not lag at all? I'm literally plugged into Ethernet, so I don't know why everything is lagging. Okay. And victory. Nice. Okay. It's a pretty bad rune. But we'll go ahead and go to the next stage. Now this one I think we should be able to defeat a little bit easier because our better runed unit, our Water Magic Knight, won't have as many wind enemies to deal with because there will now be more water enemies. Which is why we shouldn't need to use a friend. For this stage we might for the next one, but we only have a water friend left. Most friends you're going to find are water because usually when you're adding in mentors or friends, it's for Fayman specifically, because Fayman is where you usually farm experience. So having a unit or a friend's unit that can do that by themselves and not need any help makes it a lot easier for you to put in something really, really, really low level and get a whole lot of XP for them. That's a lot of damage. Now I also believe that all Minotaurs have a skill that will also heal them additionally, so it's definitely not helping the fact that the wind ones also have a passive that heals them, so they get double healing from that one skill. It becomes pretty insane, the amount of healing they can receive. Okay, we'll go ahead and do that. Pop our heal, our big heal. Can I get... Nope, I cannot. Okay. Let me go ahead and do that just for healing purposes. Kill. Nice kill. Wasn't expecting him to kill that second one, but gave it a good try. Okay. And there we are. Another victory. We only have a couple more stages before the boss area. Yeah, we have two more. Actually, no, we have this one and then we have the boss. So hopefully we'll be able to quickly win and then move on to the boss and do a summon. And then I believe that's going to be the end of this episode. Okay, there we go, game. Finally, you're actually responsive. Okay. Easy, nice and easy first stage. Oh, this is gonna suck. Probably at least. Light arrow killed. Very, very nice indeed. My only concern is that with the water units, that stab skill might be able to actually kill my Fire Grim Reaper, which obviously I don't want to happen. Now the best part about the Grim Reapers is the fact that when they kill somebody with that first skill, they get another turn, meaning they get a lot of turns. Now we get the attack buff. Can we get a kill here? We can. Okay. Living Hell. That heal block that's going to last forever. Oh, that's not good. Kill. She's dead, but I think we've won this now. We're just going to go through. I honestly thought that was going to kill. Oh well. And death to him. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now this boss is not an easy one. It's also a wind unit, which makes it even harder if it wasn't already difficult. One of the best ways to beat this boss is to just use a water tank. Funny enough, I think the unit I used when I was just starting the game and everything was I used a friend's Water Warbear, which is really not a great unit, but what the Water Warbear does is it revives when it gets killed, which makes it a unit that's kind of tanky, a lot more tanky. And now with Secondary Awakening, the more it uses its healing skill, the more HP it gets. I haven't built it yet, and I really, really am looking forward to when I get the chance. So I might do that on one of my other accounts. We shall see. Depends on what other units I'm building, what units I get on that account, and so on and so forth, basically. Now, luckily, we can kill there. Kill there? No, no kill. I thought we might have a chance, but... And this should kill? Yes, indeed it does. Perfect. Okay. And here we have the giant. So I will actually stay on the string for a little bit longer because some of the stuff that happens next can be really important. We'll go ahead and hit him with that. Why, thank you, boss. We're going to heal block him. Light arrow. Okay. Attack buff. And that's going to kill. Yes, it is. There we are. So as you can see, the runes you get from the area right before this make a huge impact. We wouldn't have been able to do it without that, and also friends help. Very helpful whenever you get stuck, just use a friend to advance through the stages. I know it seems a little like gimmicky or cheaty, like you should be able to go through them yourself, and you can. This just makes it faster. Because as you saw, in a matter of 4 to 5 hours, we've made it through all the scenario stages. And I will say, in this game, the scenario stages aren't like... They aren't easy. They take a while. But we've beaten all of them, which is very nice. Because of friends, people usually don't consider it that difficult. However, if you try not to use friends, they really makes it a lot worse, especially Fayman. There are a couple areas you'll get stuck on, and Fayman is one big one that you usually use friends to clear. But okay, so first things first, this area also can give a lot of XP. It also gives a lot of mana. But because it gives a lot of XP, we're going to go ahead and put in units that we're going to use that might not be a high enough level for the area of the game that we are headed to next. So let me go and make sure, there you are. And our Magic Knight should be able to handle it easily. And we will be getting our next lightning on this account very soon, actually, because of the Legendary Scroll. Now that has a chance to be a Nat 5, which would be absolutely amazing if we get a Nat 5 this early. If we do get a Nat 5 this early, it's highly likely that we're going to 6-star it, because the Nat 5 is that rare and that special that we're probably going to 6-star it. But it might not be that good of a Nat 5, and it might not need 6-starring. I don't know. Counting my eggs right now before they hatch, so let's just get through this. A little bit more stuff that's related to progressing, showing you some things in the game, some features. This is one of them. This is Dimensional Rift. As you saw, it just dropped a lot of mana stones, and as you're seeing, a lot of XP, which is perfect for us. Okay. So now, Primal Giants. This will open up World Boss. World Boss can be defeated 3 times a day. However, I believe you have to use all your units if you do it. You have to use at least 10 units, and they have to be at least level 15. Which I believe, yep, I have enough. Doing that was able to get me enough units over level 15. Luckily, I've done it before, so there's a skip button in the corner that I'm clicking. When you do it for the first time, the skip button's not there, but once you do it the first time, you'll see the animation, and then the skip button appears. The stuff you get isn't that great, especially if you're F rank, but you can get amazing rewards from it. And here is another area of the game. And I cannot skip this animation. I've always found this animation very weird. Like, there's some chains around rocks, and yet that's supposed to keep the power inside or something. So this is the animation for the Rift of Worlds, where our world and another one are supposed to have come together at this point, apparently. Okay. To the Rift of Worlds. Enter Rift of Worlds now. Now, the Rift Raid is an intense boss that you actually take 3 people to fight with, like 3 players that fight with you. I'm gonna see if I can beat the first level of it easily, so we can unlock Dimensional Hole, and I believe that will unlock every area of the game. So I'm gonna make a private party, level 1. Now you use a team of 6 units in the battle. For us, we're going to use this unit, her in the front, her in the back, Bernard. We'll go ahead and use our Seek, because that'll do more damage, and him. Now we're going to invite, and you can invite players you're friends with or use supports. Now I'm going to use a support from Durand and a support from Reyna. Now both of these are NPC supports. You can use them. You can use any friend support only once a day, but these ones are free. They're given to you no matter what. You always have them, basically. So I think it was given to you so that this area of the game you can try once for yourself. So we shall see. Already get Oblivioned, which is always a fun time. Begin Hunt gets that up. Ardella is going to do lots of damage, not as much as Reyna just did. Lots of damage on us. Now, our Wind, what was he? When you're trying to remember what you summon yourself. The Wind, Harg. Wind Harg is actually really good in here because there are 2 types, there's 2 areas for your team. There's a front line and a back line. Your front line takes more damage, but your front line just basically takes more damage. And because of that, one of the things you want for your front line is lots of defense. Because aside from them just taking more damage, they also take damage based off how low their defense is. And it's only for the front line. Once your front line's fully defeated, then your back line starts. Now, as you saw, he does a lot of debuffs, and when he does that huge skill where he flies in the air and you can't do anything, it's usually best to have a shield in place. And the Harg does all of that. The Harg can put up immunity, place a shield, and cleanse debuffs. And this is the last area to be unlocked in the game, Dimensional Hole. Now, Dimensional Hole is a very special area. It's a very difficult area. This is another animation where the words are appearing on my phone and the picture's appearing on the screen. I don't know why it's like this, but it is. So for now, at least, you can enjoy watching this animation without any words, and when you finally are able to unlock this for yourself after beating that Rift Raid, which as you saw, you can just toss in Reyna and Durand. I did nothing in that. It'll unlock this. Now, the whole premise of Dimensional Hole is that there was an ancient civilization, and this was part of it. And it literally is a, like, pocket portal right here. And the pocket portal takes you to other dimensions. And in the dimensions, you can unlock ancient runes and ancient grindstones, stuff like that. The ancient runes have increased substats than regular runes. So, for instance, a regular 6-star rune can have a max of +6 speed to start off with on a substat. An ancient rune has +7. So, even though that's a 1 difference for speed, it really matters. And for other runes, it's obviously much more than 1. You can also secondary awaken a unit. Now, there's a couple 3-stars in the game currently that can be secondary awoken. And to secondary awaken a unit, you have to get them already awoken and at max skilled. It doesn't matter star level or level level. It just matters that they're awakened and that they are max skill, which is honestly one of the harder parts, is the max skill. And then once this animation ends, anytime soon, maybe, yes. Maybe. So my game's just frozen apparently. Let me click through some storyline and hope that my phone, my computer resets back. Hello? Hello? Am I really about to have to stop mirroring? Start mirroring again? It looks like I am. Well, that's fun. A little bit of technical difficulties, apparently. So to make things easier, I use something called Air Server Connect on my phone, and boom, connected. There we are. There we are. So this is what it looks like. There's 3 areas right now. In each of the areas, the rules are different. So for instance, in Karzon remains, there are these 3 units that can get secondary weekend. Any Griffin, any Inugami, any Warbear. However, one of the rules of Karzon is you can only use default 4-star or lower monsters. In the Lummel remains, any werewolf and any martial cat can get secondary awoken, but the sum of the star grades of the monsters, the default star grades, has to be 15 or lower. And in Elunia, you can awaken any fairy or any pixie. However, only monsters of the same attribute can enter. They've also introduced something now called Dimension Predator. In Dimension Predator, all of your base stats are multiplied by 10 for all of your units. So runes don't matter as much as your star level and your actual level do, because those 2 things increase your base stats. So now that I unlocked that area, I don't think there are any units that I'm avidly close to getting. I don't think there's any units that I'm really close to being able to get secondary awoken. So, it's time for the legendary scroll. Okay. Let's see what it is. It's a 4-star. It's the Wind Pirate Captain. Oh man. We're getting just not great units left and right. So the Wind Pirate Captain, I'll show you his current skills before you awaken him. He swiftly attacks an enemy and can decrease defense for 1 turn with a 75% chance. He also deals a powerful attack and absorbs attack bar. His 3rd skill, all it does is use this and then this. So it performs a backspin slash which connects to a pirate strike on an enemy target. Backspin slash pirate strike. And it's only called shoot and slash because this skill turns into a shooting animation instead of a striking animation when he gets awoken. Man, kind of disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. But is what it is. Can't really get too upset. Can't really be too surprised that we got bad stuff. So I guess I will see who we can secondary awaken, because we can't. We can. It's going to take a couple skill ups, but we can awaken it. We can awaken her, which is kind of huge. She'll be really much better secondary awoken, but she needs a lot of skill ups. We can as well, however she first needs to be awakened. We can, but again, needs to be awakened. We can, needs to be woken, can, needs to be woken. And no, needs to be awakened. So we don't have much except for our pixie friend, Shannon. I am going to, I don't know why I haven't done it already, buy the magic shop and start expanding the magic shop. Now, I believe you can basically expand it a couple of times for free almost. So like this, and this. Oh wow, how lucky. Random mystical scroll and shop. That doesn't happen often. I'm going to keep expanding though. Okay, up to about right there. Because as an achievement, it gives you 10 crystals. So you can basically expand a couple of times. So we're going to have to get rid of a unit or two. Let's see. We want to get more skill ups on our Bernard. Although Spectra's pretty good, so we're not going to do anything with him right now. However, our Windharg, we're going to put the water one into. Okay, just like that. There we are. All that just for one more summon. Don't get anything. Let's see what it is. A Water Warbear. As I was talking about the Water Warbear, we then summon one. So we are going to have to awaken this Water Warbear to be able to secondary awaken it. I don't know how many skill ups it takes though. 6 there, 4 there. And I don't know if you can skill up that skill. But that's definitely very interesting. I'll definitely go ahead and lock Water Warbear. And I am going to clear a little bit more space right now. Or I can just expand. It's going to suck a little bit, but I'll go ahead and expand. Because we're now on the hunt for pixies. Because Shannon is going to be a lot better. Ooh, definitely don't want to use that. Now, one of the only ways you can skill up a secondary awoken unit is with another one of the same family. For instance, if I wanted to skill up a secondary awoken Shannon, I would need to secondary awaken another pixie, and then skill up Shannon with that secondary awoken pixie, which is extremely expensive to do. And the other way is with Devilmons. So that's more the route we're going to be going down, is the Devilmon route. That's the way I do it on my main, and that's the same way we're going to do it here, as it's just a lot cheaper and a lot less time consuming. As you have 100 energy for Dimension Hole, and you don't get a lot per day. Now we can already start getting the Secondary Awakening XP for Shannon. Pixie level 1. Boom, we can already use Shannon. However, this is going to force us to only use wind units, which, if you could guess, is not going to be that easy. I think we might be able to actually beat level 1. That's a big maybe. And I'll go ahead and try once to just give you an example of how difficult it is. And that did just show you how much damage that Samurai does. And as you can see, we're down to only using one unit that can't heal herself. Now, this one unit is giving it a pretty good run, but obviously not good enough. So, Secondary Awakening is very, very difficult because it takes all 100 energy, it takes all 100 runs up to level 5 to fully get enough Secondary Awakening XP, and you get one of these every 2 hours. It takes a lot of effort and work. So I'll be looking at units and trying to get them ready to get Secondary Awoken, getting skill ups on them and other such. But that will be the end of this episode. Got a lot done, a lot summoned, a lot of disappointment, but not a lot that you can complain about, or if you didn't expect disappointment, then sorry you got disappointed. Anyways, that's the end of this episode, and as always, stay safe.